Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, something important is shooting toward your head. This important something is Far Out Fiesta, episode 238, more Rascals. And tonight's show, Far Out Fiesta, is still looking for a Little Rascals replacement show.
We realized the pilots we presented on the last show seemed so promising, but FOF passed on all of them, so we're trying again.
Yeah, we've never even once learned from a single mistake we've ever made, so shocker.
But this is actually how Far Out Fiesta gives back to the community.
Don't think of it as Far Out Fiesta, repeating ourselves. Yeah.
Repeating ourselves is impossible. There's no such thing as new content.
And repeating that doesn't make it true, Richard.
Sure it does. This is America.
Tonight you will see more shows in contention to replace the Little Rascals on the FOF network. They may or may not be court ordered, by the way.
Tonight you will see Incontinent Rascals, Cannibal Rascals, and Jittery Rascals.
And because our demo skews to the effed up, you'll also see Furry Rascals and 30s Gangster Rascals too. Again, just pandering to our demo.
We'll close out the show with OCD Rascals. I'm your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast. Kristin Keith.
Yeah.
JuliAnna Briscoe. And Robb Hudspeth.
Yeah.
Far Out, let's Fiesta. Incontinent Rascals.
The first day of school and the gang is less than happy about it. Enjoy.
I'm just cramped. I can't believe the summer's over.
No more pollywog stabbing. Die, pollywog.
Smacky stabs a pollywog.
Right.
Okay, no more laughing as we blow the dandelion's head off. Die, dandelion! Darlene blows the head off of dandelion.
Right.
Right. No more making hammocks out of deer meat to be popular with the bucks. Oh, the smell of venison soothes me.
Like you was attacked by bugs who have been aroused by the deer meat in his hammock.
Right.
Right. I'm so excited about the first day of school boyfriend that I just grabbed.
I'm not. Our teacher was driven out of town by an electric car with no brakes. I loved our old teacher, and I just cramped.
You loved a teacher?
You loved a dried up old husk?
How about we get even? I just crapped with the new teacher, Miss Shrimp Tree, when she gets here.
What do you mean? I just crapped. Smacky?
I think we should do something to disrupt her class.
I think that's a great idea. Oh, I crapped again. I'll think of some ideas while I walk back home on the highway access road.
A human's narrowly missed and hit by a run parade.
Hey, be careful. Hey, be careful. Hey, be careful. Hey, be careful.
I crapped again. That seems dangerous.
That's how my boyfriend does his best thinking. Oh, I crapped. How can we torture our new teacher? I'm so eager to torture. I crapped.
Put a mouse in her purse.
Ooh, I like it.
Put red ants in her toothpaste.
Oh, that might be pushing it.
Sneezing powder.
That's not so bad.
This kind that's followed by seizure powder. More crap.
Maybe we don't bring that one in, but we still know we have it. Me too on the more crap.
Let's plot more revenge toward adult authority figures.
Like you was picked up by a stranger along the highway.
Aren't you a little young to be wandering down the highway streaming crap behind you?
Aren't you a little old to be stalking children, straightening crap behind them?
Child stalking has no age limit. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm wandering the earth to think. I do my best thinking when I'm stanking. And then it's back to school.
School. I happen to be going to school too.
You look a little old for school too. Oh, I crapped again.
Isn't it the first day of school?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you must be excited.
Not exactly, ma'am. Our old teacher left to sell her fingers to the highest bidder in an electric car with no brakes, and we have to get a new teacher. A little more crap just came out.
And what's wrong with getting a new teacher? Get in.
Sure thing, stranger. Oh, I think she'll be a witch of a hag, and a cow of a pig, and a donkey of an elephant.
You certainly have a vivid imagination.
I just described our principal. My friends are planning misdemeanor assaults on the new teacher.
And your friends' names are?
Smacky and Darlene.
Oh, and we're here at the school.
Thanks for the ride, miss.
Shrimp Tree.
Uh-oh. I crapped 3 times.
I'll see you inside, legume. That may go easy on you because you ratted out your friends.
Thank you kindly.
Which one of you children is Smacky?
I am.
And do you know what being drawn and quartered is?
No, ma'am.
Which one of you is Darlene?
Yeah, ma'am.
Do you children know where we keep the tar and feathers?
Dewey, I'll heat up the tar.
Ooh, and how? I'll get the feathers.
They make it almost too easy.
Cannibal rascals.
Cannibal rascals wait outside a haunted house. Officer Kennedy, the local cop on the beat, investigates. Enjoy.
Hello, Legume, Marianne, and Darlene.
Howdy, Officer Kennedy.
Good evening, Officer Kennedy.
Screw you, Peg.
Marianne, behave yourself. You wouldn't be the first defenseless child I've shot. Tootsie Roll.
Sure.
Why are you 3 loitering in front of Mantooth Mansion?
Oh, we're not loitering, Officer Kennedy.
Well, then what do you call it?
Steady here. Not doing anything, Peg.
Initiation.
Into that under 10-year-old swingers club.
No, but put a pin in that.
Initiation into Smacky and Legume Street Gang, our syndicate.
Good. I'd like to go on the record as saying there's no such thing as an under 10-year-old swingers club.
Aw. Well, in order to join our syndicate, Legume is making us spend the night in Mantooth Mansion.
Smacky thinks we should also kill and eat a police officer.
Oh, I didn't hear the last part and won't ask you to repeat it. Why Mantooth Mansion? Haven't you heard the stories about it being haunted?
We don't believe in ghosts. You don't think Mantooth Mansion is haunted, Do you, Officer Kennedy?
Well, there's no such thing as haunted. More likely, Mantooth Mansion is infested with meth heads. That's super duper dangerous for children to have sleepover parties with meth heads.
Eating tweakers will be like drinking a skinny, trebly cup of coffee. I can't stop scratching itself.
No, I'm putting my foot down. You kids are all less than 10 years old. I can't let any of you do this.
Hey, shut your yapper, Officer Buttface.
Can't talk to me like that.
Sure he can. I can too. Our cannibalism gives us superhuman strength. So shut your yapper, Officer Buttface. Get him, Marianne.
Yeah,
Well, you sure are strong, Marianne. Let me up right now, or you're going to be in some serious trouble.
that is not happening.
I'm starting with Officer Kennedy's cheek meat. Stop biting my face, Smacky.
Ooh, I'm a sucker for adult back ribs.
Is the plan to eat me alive? Sort of. What do you mean, sort of?
Well, at some point you will die.
Will I come back as a cannibal?
Will that bring you comfort?
Some.
No, of course not, dumbass.
We're not vampires, dumbass.
Or werewolves, dumbass.
God, it's taking too long to eat Officer Kennedy to death. Legume should we go kill him and just dine at our leisure? Legume? Where did Legume go?
He's munching on meth heads.
Save some for us. Yeah.
You know, you don't have to kill me. I haven't lost that much blood yet. Take me to the hospital and we'll call it a...
I'll bite him. I'll bite through his throat.
I'll face on his heart.
Now hurry up, new official our syndicate members.
We made it in the gag.
Yes, killing the cop was good enough.
How did a little girl pull out my still beating heart?
Cannibal.
Our syndicate. These meth heads are tasty.
Jittery rascals.
Our syndicate is putting on an Aladdin musical. They can't afford the royalties, so the names have been changed. Enjoy. Places, everybody, for Aladdin. Is somebody following me?
He means Al subtract in.
Places for Al subtracting.
I'm on my magic rug. Hey, what was that?
I'm playing Princess Jazz Hands. I'm sitting next to my boyfriend, Al Subtractin. Legume. Wait, I heard something too. Should we hide?
I'll hop up on your shoulder in a minute, Legume. I'm putting on my Tubaloo the monkey costume.
Would this be a good time for me to discuss my first monologue? This is me as a hyena. With only 4 surviving species, I am the smallest in the class Mammalia. Despite my low diversity, I am a unique and vital component of most African ecosystems.
Hyenas? I thought hyenas were in Lion King. What was that noise?
And I thought it would move into an electric flute solo about my life as a sea witch. Wait, did you hear something? Hey, this isn't funny.
Sea witch? No, that's Little Mermaid.
Legume, your fiery lamp just got too close. It looks like you're on fire.
In retrospect, using live pyrotechnics for a backyard production was risky.
My butt is on fire, but the show must go on.
And the show continued for another hour and a half. Marianne had 15 solos.
Did somebody say encore?
No! And the curtain is down. That's a wrap, people. Good show, Darlene. What was that?
Thanks, Mackie.
What did you think of my solos? I swear, somebody is following me.
Has anyone seen Legume?
There he is.
What are you doing, old pal?
I'm trying to peel the skin off of me. I think I have 5th-degree burns from the magic lamp. I'm trying to soak off all my dead skin in this old kiddie pool.
Are those kiddies in there with you?
They're for transplants. This pool is either very sterile or I'm about to get staph infections. And these are tainted.
Oh, take care of yourself, buddy pal. The rest of us are going out for ice cream.
What? Ice cream? Wait, I'm coming. What? Who's that? Oh no. All of the skin below my belly button done come off. Down to the muscle. I look like a plucked chicken.
Oh, colorful metaphor.
Oh, thank you. I better sit back down in this dirty kiddie pool water so that my life can flash before my eyes. Bring me back some Rocky Road.
Furry Rascals.
In Furry Rascals, our syndicate live in an orphanage where evil Mrs. Clutch refuses to allow them to be continuously costumed.
Mrs. Clutch plans to take the children to a garden party. They will be lavished with gifts.
Gifts that she will sell for her own profit. Enjoy.
I like your horsey costume, Marianne. So
Thanks.
furry.
Well, I like your teddy bear costume, Smacky. Like you, that is a fantastic furry fox costume.
Thank you kindly, Marianne.
I thought I'd find you here.
We're always here.
We live here at Happy Home Orphanage.
Blast you for your insolence, you furry little mongrels. We're getting you out of those costumes and into far more acceptable sailor suits. I'll be watching every minute.
Well, we feel inadequate without our furry suits.
Yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo. We're going to a rich people garden party
Well, that sounds boring.
where you will be showered with gifts.
That sounds great.
Being showered with gold costs extra.
Hurry, change those clothes in front of me. We have to get over that owl.
Gang has a quiet discussion while they change from their furry suits into sailor suits.
Well, even if we get showered with gifts, Mrs. Clutch is going to take them from us and sell them.
But what can we possibly do about it?
I have an idea.
Fantastic. Our syndicate respects all views regardless of gender orientation.
Yeah. So distract old lady Clutch and I'll call the cops and turn her in for kitty porn.
Hey, Mrs. Crutch, there's something here you need to see.
But to see it just right, you will need to position yourself where your back is to Darlene.
Like this?
Yes.
Wood, where is it? I don't see it.
That's right, officer. Mrs. Crutch routinely watched us change clothing. Isn't that a crime?
Why are officers in kitty porn task force vest rappelling down the side of the orphanage? 30s gangster rascals.
Our syndicate forms a fire department.
Fighting their first fire, they run into bootlegger Milton. Enjoy.
Listen up, torpedoes.
Torpedo?
It's a 30s gangster slang for hired gunmen.
Well, okay, thanks.
Our syndicate is forming a fire department.
Fire department that includes guys and dolls.
Will we be fighting fires with our own meat hooks?
We invested in a sawbuck and a fire hose.
We'll mount the fire hose to our flivver.
I don't know that one.
Means car.
Or more accurately, our soapbox derby racer. Look, I see smoke over there.
Our first fire.
Our syndicate races to the fire location only to run into bootlegger Milton tending his still.
Now, bootlegger Milton loves making his own hooch. The heat source I'm using to separate the alcohol is causing a small fire. Now, either I'm pissed drunk or children are heading toward me on a soapbox derby with a hose on, and they're making fire truck noises.
We'll just use our dukes to shoot this water on the fire.
Why, hey there, Jelly Bean. What's with all the water on my still?
This muffin is a firefighter. I'm putting out a fire.
But the fire is getting bigger. What did you spray it with, child?
I thought it was water.
Since when is water spelled with chlorine trifluoride?
Why, chlorine trifluoride, that's the most flammable thing on the earth.
My fire is spreading to bootlegger Milton's drumsticks.
Add to his dotes.
And if he wasn't such a wet sock, I'd feel worse about killing him by making a fire worse.
When we get back to the clubhouse, we can discuss what went right and what went wrong.
Right now, I think we need to focus more on making it look like an accident.
Lord, I'm getting so hot. I'm spontaneously combusting.
Well, that helps.
Well, Marianne.
Let's get back to the clubhouse.
Shotgun.
She always gets shotgun.
Dying by fire is one of the most excruciating ways to die.
Oh, see, Rascals.
When Darlene shows up with a new imaginary boyfriend who owns a speedboat, Legume is devastated.
Smacky suggests that they build their own speedboat to win Darlene back. Enjoy.
What's the matter, old chum? I wonder if I left the lock. I checked the locks before I left the clubhouse.
Oh, I am depressed as a child can be.
Tap 3 times. Tap, tap, tap. Why, Legume?
Darlene has a new imaginary boyfriend. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Sanitizing my hands again. And again. And again. Big deal.
Oh, sorry. No, it is a big deal. My new imaginary boyfriend has a miniature speedboat. Well, there he is now.
I don't see anything.
Me either.
If I didn't know better, I'd think Darlene was huffing liquid paper. I don't see a speedboat, but it still makes me jealous. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Legume, you can't let Darlene's imaginary boyfriend get the best of you. Would you mind if I fixed that collar? It's at the wrong angle.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What should we do besides straightening that picture frame? It's driving me nuts.
I wonder if I left the oven on.
Smacky, what should we do?
Build our own speedboat.
Build a real or imaginary speedboat at perfect right angles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
How long has it been since somebody fluffed those cushions? Fluffing. A real speedboat would look better, but imaginary speedboat will last longer.
Your logic makes no sense, but the magazines on the coffee table aren't stacked correctly, so. Oh, deep breaths, Marianne, deep breaths.
This all-new duck engine will force Darlene to fall back in love with me.
Seems dangerous toying with childhood emotions like this, perhaps even positioning us for long-lasting and far-reaching psychological damages. What are you doing, Legume?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm strangling Darlene's imaginary rich boyfriend on his imaginary speedboat. Next, I'll be cutting him just enough to get the blood flowing.
For a shark feeding frenzy?
That's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not so pretty now, is he, Darlene?
Well, in some ways he's prettier, but I appreciate the gesture.
Gesture? I strangled him and fed him to the sharks. Now I'm setting his imaginary speedboat on fire by sprinkling it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. With imaginary gasoline and 3 matches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on top of.
Oh, such a beautiful imaginary fire. Fire. Okay, I wonder if I left the stove on. Deep breath. Marianne.
Legume is my hero. Not only did he murder my imaginary boyfriend, but he did it in a very tidy way.
Oh, shucks. Twerk nothing.
Legume, what's with all the newspapers piled up in the clubhouse?
Oh, hey, those are mine. I need them. Don't touch them. I need them. Don't touch them. I need them. Don't touch them.
And this has been Far Out Fiesta episode 238. More Rascals. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton.
Yes, he has. He always is.
Please give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith,
Yeah.
Robb Hudspeth, and
Yeah.
JuliAnna Briscoe. Behave before you go. I got a quick question. This is sleep style, I guess. I don't know. Where would you rate yourself as A, heavy sleeper, B, light sleeper, C, insomniac? So where would you rate yourself within those 3 categories when it comes to sleeping? Gosh, I am probably C.
Insomniac?
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. If I wake up at all, I can't go back to sleep.
Mm.
Ugh.
That sucks. Rob, what about you? Heavy sleeper, light sleeper, insomniac?
I'm like half insomniac, half heavy. I mean, I can
That's
usually
good.
stay pretty late, but when I finally do go to sleep, I usually sleep fairly heavy.
That's good. Jules.
Well, I guess I'd call myself a mixture of all 3. I don't know. I like sleeping, but I don't get a lot of it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Having to get up really early for a job screwed up my sleep pattern completely.
Ugh.
Kristin, heavy sleeper, light sleeper, insomniac.
I am all 3. It depends on what night of the week it is or what's
Yeah.
going on in my life. Like if I've got
Yeah.
a lot of stuff going on in my head, I'm an insomniac. If I'm playing in let's see, if I have to get up early and I know I have an alarm set, then I'm a light sleeper.
Yeah,
But when I do sleep, it's really deep.
that's good.
That's what she said.
Hell yeah.
Heyo.
All right,
I don't get it.
cool. Is anybody working on anything cool they would like to discuss?
No, but
Well,
I
I'd
would
love
like to
to
give it.
discuss.
Yeah, true.
Right? What were you
Every time I
saying?
blink, my pedal moves.
That's
Watch.
cool. I'll wait, do it. Oh wow, look at that.
I'd like to thank Jerry Clower for providing me with half of the characters I do on the show.
You have some of his
Aw.
records, do you?
I do. Grew up on him.
Love Jerry Clower.
Oh, yeah.
Turn her loose.
Jerry Clower.
Tonight's episode 238 is dedicated to Jerry Clower.
There you go.
Thanks, everybody.
And Foghorn Leghorn. I mean, I really couldn't do anything without.
It was genius. All right,
Yes.
thanks everybody. We'll see you next week.
Huh.